We're back here on Weather Command. The heat dome kept millions sweating all week, and while that was extreme, equally as extreme has been this. The heavy rain that some areas got. Terrible flooding on Wednesday led to big problems in the state of Nebraska, specifically in the town of Grand Island. More than a month's worth of rain falling in just several hours. This is Wednesday into Thursday, prompting the National Weather Service to issue a rare flash flood emergency.
In total, 6.41 inches of rain stranded motorists and led to numerous water rescues. No injuries or deaths reported. Thankfully, Mayor Roger Steele declaring a state of emergency for his city on Thursday to free up emergency funds and resources. In fact, the mayor of Grand Island, Roger Steele, joining us now. We appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us here, Mayor, on Weather Command this morning. Yesterday, you and city leaders holding a press conference for the city, breaking down the very latest information. But I thought it was interesting because I found a quote from you saying it was a storm of extraordinary magnitude. We're now less than, 48 hours removed from that flooding. What is the latest in the city when it comes to recovery efforts and any standing water?
Well, thank you for asking. Our water is receding, but you have to understand Grand Island is located in the Platte River Valley, so we have very flat terrain. We do have a mechanism to get water out of our city, but it's maybe not as fast as some communities may have. But our water is receding. We're going to do a damage assessment. We know that we have basements that are flooded, perhaps some basements that have collapsed. And we're proceeding with that now. We have a lot of debris in our streets that tends to happen when you have flash flooding. We are recovering, but like I say, we're in the damage assessment phase right now because it takes a while to find out everything that may be impacted by a flood of this magnitude.
And Mayor, as Marissa had mentioned, no injuries, no fatalities reported. Wondering and making sure that that's still true today, because we know the nature of floods, and flash floods can be one of the highest killers when we look at weather events. We've got heat and floods, right, that are the top two, but still almost miraculously, given the amount of rain that we saw and the fact that, Mayor, this happened at night. No reports still, right?
No reports of injury, and I think a lot of that's due to our police and our fire departments reacted quickly. And fortunately, our police department has a very large vehicle that can go into flooded areas and help people. They did have some rescues of people who were stranded in their cars. Most people in Grand Island stayed away from the water flooded streets. Now, you always have some who attempt to drive through that. That's very dangerous. But our police responded with great quickness and helped a lot of people. So, but for that fast emergency response, this could have been a lot more tragic. And obviously, public safety is our utmost priority. We hate to see property damage, but we really hate to see anybody getting hurt.
Yeah, I think to be able to get out of these nasty events, especially ones that happen in the darkness of night, to be able to get out with anything severe in terms of injuries or loss of life, it's the thing we're most thankful for. I guess one of the updates you provided also to the community was some roads may be still closed, perhaps others may be open, but I guess in terms of long term, what do you see for the city? Do we still have maybe buildings that are important, schools that were impacted? Are we seeing things kind of get back to normal for most of your city?
I think things mostly are getting back to normal. Now, there's going to be residual problems, obviously. Homeowners are going to be impacted by this event. As far as city infrastructure is concerned, streets, things like our wastewater treatment plant, to my knowledge, as of now, those are still functioning properly. But one of the problems with events like this is it can impact lift stations and water treatment facilities and streets. But I think now that the water is declining, we'll have a better assessment, although I do not think that the city suffered traumatic injury to any of its infrastructure.
That's some good news.
Yeah, and the hope also, I know we have some storm chances today and tomorrow, but hoping those storms stay away from at least Grand Island and we can continue to watch the water recede. Mayor of Grand Island, Roger Steele, thank you for the time, and hey, best of luck moving forward.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.